guys, guess what? It's day, I forgot what day it was, but it's, hold on. I need to, yeah, I'm not redoing. Okay, so it's day 998 and the end of week 142 of my ketogenic journey. And this is a weekly weigh-in. So whiteboard, full body, everything coming right up. Let's go ahead and get started because I know you guys, I know, and I'm going to go ahead and do my full little intro video because it's Monday. I love that. It's time to rant and rave and misbehave Miss Keto Diamond style because she's excited and happy today. Sorry it's loud, but I normally wait till 2 p.m. or later to break my fast. However, I was just at my dad's house and he handed me 2 slices of bacon and I ate them, so I'm just going to go ahead and cook breakfast. Alright, so it is 12:40 in the afternoon. After those 2 slices of bacon for my dad, I cooked. I've got 3 eggs fried in bacon grease and butter. I've got 2 pieces of cheese, 4 more slices of bacon, and some organic ketchup. Salt and pepper, of course. Time I had 2 hard-boiled eggs salted. I don't know why, they were just in reach. And I'm having a cheeseburger salad, 200 grams of ground beef, 2 pieces of cheese, lettuce, mayonnaise, and some organic ketchup. I'm sure I'm leaving at least 50 grams behind. Yes, so directly after dinner, I'm having a frozen performance of nut butter. I really want one of these. It's been a while. Yas.
Good boy. That is the best fence I've seen in my entire life.
She was laughing. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and start off with the full body. Okay, the full Monty, everything what I look like. And again, if you don't know what I look like or looked like when I started this journey, it's up in the eye. Y'all just click on that and it'll take you to my very first ever keto video, which was a long time ago. Here's my full body for this week. All right, you guys, so it might be loud in here, but this is the only place I'm recording a clip in the house today. So I want to show you my entire body while I've got a little bit of space back here behind me. This is my week 142 on keto body. And I am wearing one of my new pair of size 8 shorts. And I'm also going to show you a weird place that I hold all my damn weight. So, baby spot. This is my body, week 142 of keto. If you don't remember what it used to look like, go back and watch my first video. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is, hold on a minute, let me just raise this up a little bit. So I hold my weight in kind of a weird place, or a couple weird places, which is why I can wear size 8s at 160 some pounds. So, let me show you, alright? I hold most of my weight in my arms and my upper belly. See? This is where a lot of my weight is. But, you know what? The jeans ain't tight. I can breathe. But that's, most of my weight is up top. A lot of people's will be down bottom. Just depends on how you're shaped, which is kind of funny. I used to be shaped very proportionate all over. But as I lose, my lower body tends to want to lose faster than my arms and gut. These lost too, a lot. But you know what I mean. Where do you hold most of your weight at? I'm very curious to know because I know everybody's different. Have you lost a lot? And if so, definitely where is most of your weight located now? So yep. Upon looking at that video, looking at some of my photos, I come to realize my upper arms are probably about the same size roughly as my thighs, which is kind of interesting and crazy and weird. It doesn't bother me all that much. It really doesn't. I was aware my arms were going to be quite meaty. They always have been. They've been since I can remember. Let me show you something. And my arms and my upper belly are actually one of the reasons my weight loss goal is set so low. For those of you who don't know, I've set my weight loss goal from 311.8 pounds down to 111.8 pounds. That is a 200-pound loss if I hit it. If I don't, if I'm fine, healthy, and feeling good at 130, that's just fine too. But that's goals. And the reason for that goal is my arms primarily. I need to get rid of as much fat out from under my skin as I can for them to shrink up as much as they possibly can. So that's one reason, again, 111.8 is my current goal. Sorry, allergies outside, y'all know. Anyway, so oh my goodness, I want to make sure I get all this in it, but it's weird to me the way I'm shaped and the way I have to measure. If I can measure accurately my arms, it would be interesting to see. I'm gonna have to actually get help with that, because when I wrap the measuring tape around my arm, this bends all sorts of ways. So the only way to get an accurate measurement of my arm is to do it as tight as I can, just to see how much is going down. But with this here, I mean, even if I try to wrap the tape loose, I get like all kinds of different measurements, because there's no way to, like, I need my kids probably to help me measure accurately the width of my actual arm. But they're not huge without the loose skin, but with the skin and the meat. And that's, again, a lot of loose fat under there. People probably think I'm all sorts of crazy. I'm backed into a parking spot. And in the biggest area of town, which is a tiny town, so it's fine. All right, so I wish I could do my accurate measurements. I do plan to do my measurements on my Ketoversary, which is coming up. It's a monthly Ketoversary on the 28th. I was wearing did y'all see me rocking my Deadpool jacket with my Bugs Bunny t-shirt and my shiny dangly bits? I don't know why. It's just what I put on this morning. Anyway, last night I was irritated. It might have had something to do with foods. So y'all saw what I ate. I showed you, and I always try to show y'all. So anyway, I was kind of irritated. And I think part of that irritation was because I'm having to make my husband, because of his oral surgery, one of my favorite childhood dishes, which of course is chicken noodle soup and crackers. And I'm struggling not to bite the crap out of it. I am. Every time I make a bowl, I'm like, but one bite. Yes, by the way, if you're new to keto, one bite counts. It counts towards your water weight. It can kick you out of ketosis, and it can mess you up for days and days and days. So try to avoid even the one bite scenario. I know everybody says, oh, it's just one bite. It won't hurt you. Yeah, it will. In keto, it's a problem. So try to avoid that if you possibly can. Another thing, last night, because they were all in the mood for it, I made my family a big pot of mama spaghetti. This mama, not my mama. My mama can't cook. Anyway, I made my youngins a big pot of spaghetti, and my husband. And the grandbabies all day absorbed it. They slurped it right up. I haven't made this in a very long time. So Anthony, this is his first go with it, and he tore it up. And let me tell you, he tore it up on round 2 later in the evening too. Hubby almost did, but he didn't. He ended up being another can of tomato chicken noodle soup, which made me want to cry. But anyway, one of my favorite meals that I cook that I couldn't partake in. So yeah, I was a little irritated last night, but I held strong. I maintained composure. Mostly, I was, like I said, a little annoyed and irritated, but other than that, I held strong. And you can too. I know a lot of you are like, how can I do this when I have to make my whole family food? It's not always easy. And then some of you, of course, live alone, so it doesn't really matter and you can do it on your own. But many of you don't, and you have to struggle through that. It's difficult sometimes, especially when you make your favorite childhood meals or your favorite meals in general. Hopefully hubby will be healed up pretty soon and be able to go back to keto. That's what he plans to do. And for those of you who want to keep track of his journey, his link is below. It's Mr. Katie's Keto and Fitness. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and get to my weigh-in. Should I do that? All right, so let's go ahead and weigh in on the scale. All right, scale time. 163.8. Now, y'all, you know what? I think I forgot to do something. One more second. All right, so I am up zero point 0.4 from yesterday. I did not get a lot of sleep. My grandson woke up really early this morning. He was starving to death, wanting to watch TV, and I'm like, just go back to sleep. But that didn't happen. It was like 5:30 this morning, so didn't get a whole lot of sleep. I think that's why I didn't really fluctuate up zero point 0.4. I just wasn't able to fluctuate down the zero point 0.4. However, let's go ahead and do the whiteboard because this is one of my favorite things. All right, keto week 142. Start weight 311.8. Last week 167.2, which at the time was my all-time low and had been my all-time low for like 2 months because I was stalled out. I'm not stalled anymore. Today 163.8. So overall for this week, that's 3.4 pounds down. However, if you count my lowest is 163.4, which was yesterday, 3.8 pounds for the week. And overall, 148.8 pounds lost. Nearing that 150-pound lost mark. Woo! And then at that point on, there'll only be 50 more to lose till I hit my goal. I hope, I think. I think that's the way it is. But y'all, I've lost another adult. I've lost a complete adult off my body. With their bones, their organs, their hair, their skin, everything. It's all gone. I done lost all of another adult. Oh, and I'm so thrilled about it. I also do a weekly graft, or I try to. It's been a while since I've done this one, but a weekly graft. So on Monday, 167.2. Same on Tuesday. Wednesday, dropped down to 165.6. Thursday, 164.8. Friday, I jumped back up just a little bit. I can't remember what that was from or why, but it's the normal thing for your weight to fluctuate up and down. Weight loss graphs in a perfect world would go straight down, but they don't. And as long as you're doing good, you'll start here and in here, but in between, there's no telling where you might be. So that's if you're doing good. But just overall, if you're going down, you're good to go. You don't have to do it every day. It's just data. It just tells you where you're basically standing at, what something you ate yesterday, how it affected your body, that kind of thing. Don't let little lifts affect you. I've been doing this so long now and I weigh so much that I learned it's just life. It just happens. There's no rhyme or reason for it. Sometimes it just goes up. And it's not because you are failing. It's not because you're doing something wrong. It's just fluctuations and it's fine. You just keep on the straight and narrow. You make your next meal keto, dust yourself off and keep on moving. That's it. You didn't do anything wrong. And keto is very forgiving. As long as you go back to it, it comes back to you. So, see, I was stalled for like 2 months. And now all of a sudden in the first week, that I really got strict and really got serious again, I dropped 3.8. So that's awesome. All right. And then I dropped down on Saturday and Sunday to 163.4. And of course, a little 0.4 hike up today. Not a big deal, not an emotional stress at all. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about some other stuff in a minute. But guys and dolls, if you like my videos, I would really appreciate you hitting that like button. If you find my videos entertaining, interesting, informative, or anything else, or if you just think I'm goofy and you love me, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Share these videos to help me reach other people because I'll teach everybody everything I know about keto. All they got to do is email me or send me a message over on Facebook. I answer all of them. Sometimes I'm a little slow with them or I think I got them and missed them, but I answer all of them as soon as I notice them. Goodness. Oh, I also stayed up really late last night cleaning, but that's not important because we thought we were going to have these major storms come through, and which we still might. It's gray and gross outside, but I did stay up last night cleaning really late. I want to make sure I had all my dishes and everything good in case we lost power. I want to make sure all the clothes were washed and dry in case we lost power. But so I stayed up super late, and then my grandson woke me up super early, so I didn't have time to drop that weight. For those of you who are new to weight loss or new to the concept of water weight fluctuations, in a given day, you're usually going to go up about 3 pounds. If you go up only 2.4 pounds, it's a good likelihood that you might go lower tomorrow, hit a new low tomorrow. However, in a given day, let's just say any normal day, you'll fluctuate up about 3 pounds of water weight. And it's possible to fluctuate up 5 to 10 if you've done something you shouldn't have, or if something affected your body and you didn't realize was. But it's possible to fluctuate up 5 to 10. However, 3 is about average from what I can discover. And overnight, as you sleep, as you breathe, as you get up to urinate, your weight, the water weight will flush off rather. And that's where most of your weight will leave you at night. And when you wake up in the morning, you go pee, go potty, and step on that scale wearing about the same thing every time. That's your best weigh-in results, is first thing in the morning after a bathroom break. Um, yeah, but don't wait too long because you might fluctuate up a little bit and you might miss. Another reason, and I, I've said this before, but it's been a while since I said it, so I want to refresh people. I weigh in every single day for a reason. Scientifically, it's proven that people who weigh often tend to not fluctuate upwards over time. And since I am on an active weight loss journey, I find it helpful because let's just say, I might miss a day. Let's just say my new low was right here, and today I'm up here. Well, if I was up here today and I only weigh here and here, I might not thought I lost as much. Or there's been times where I might weigh in lower here and higher here, but in the middle of the week, sometimes I had a very low weigh-in. So I weigh in every day. I mark that weigh-in every day, and I record what I eat every day. Not just to you guys, I record it in my own little planner book too, so that I can keep track with what affected me from the day before. Because most likely, whatever you eat today is going to affect your weigh-in tomorrow. Whatever you ate yesterday affected this morning's weigh-in. These things are data points. You just use them as data. You go by how you feel and how you look and how your clothes fit. That's the main thing. Now, we all want the scale to go downward, but remember, that's not going to happen every single day. Try not to upset yourself. Try to make your point to your brain to say, you know what? It's just one day and tomorrow's a brand new one, and I ain't got to give up just because the scale says I messed up or the scale says I went up for some unknown reason. And literally injury, taking ibuprofen, taking certain medications, not getting enough sleep, all these things can make you fluctuate up. A serious jolt of stress can kick you out of ketosis and make your weight shoot up. But that doesn't mean you won't go right back in and you won't start losing right away. So don't let it panic you or freak you out. There's 1,000,001 reasons water weight goes up. Now, guys and dolls, I'm getting ready to do a happy video. In fact, I said I had a list of 7 things that make you happy, but that list is actually about 14 things that can make you happy or help make yourself happy. And these things do work. Some of them are scientifically proven. Some of them are just keto diamond proven, but as many of you know, I go through a lot of stress and I can still keep a smile on my face. So sit back, relax, hit that like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell button, and check the links below. Now, on to the happy video in another video. So, I'll pop it in the eye or somewhere. Maybe it'll be here. Much love to you guys. Woo! How's your keto journey going? Bye, y'all.